The way that crypto projects have grown for almost a decade now is completely wrong. And that is why every project is saying that they're down because of market conditions, because of Trump. There's always an excuse. The real reason that they don't want you to know is that they didn't build a real growth system. They didn't leverage every single type of growth that's available to them. Instead, they decided to launch a token before building a product, before building a real business, and therefore they have nothing to support that token other than speculation and hype. So what I'm gonna do for you in this video is I'm gonna tell you exactly how you should approach growth in crypto. If you're watching this video because you're looking to launch a project and just make money from the token, then stop watching the video because this is for real builders. Let's get into it. So the first key point here is that marketing is not the only type of growth in crypto. If you only do marketing, you will create hype and speculation, which cannot last forever. It will last for a short period of time. If I'm on Facebook now and I get hit with an ad from a clothing brand, they're paying to acquire me as a client, I'm buying the t-shirt, they're gonna make money and they can do it again. There's an end goal, which is purchase our product. A lot of projects in crypto have no end goal to get users in their product. So lesson one, marketing alone and marketing without a set goal in mind will lead to failure. Point number two is that projects do not leverage every single type of growth available to you. 2 years ago, I invented a growth methodology for crypto projects called the magnet method. It focuses on 5 different types of growth: marketing-led growth, product-led growth, business-led growth, asset-led growth, and community-led growth. Most projects only do marketing-led growth. On the asset-led growth side, the token, they use the token as a monetization tool and not as a growth asset. So I never classify them as using the token really as it should be for growth. Community isn't something that you just have there. It's something that you grow from as well. You use that as a growth asset, which also projects fail to do or fail to do over a long period of time. They do 2 types of growth a little bit, but badly and not sustainable. And then they forget about 2 types of growth, probably the 2 most important. Product-led growth, which is all about your product, generating users, activating them, providing value to your ecosystem. There isn't a business that exists in this world outside of Web3 that doesn't have a real business behind a real product. And on that point, over 70% of projects in their first year in crypto never make a commit to GitHub, right? They're not building or shipping a product. How can you run a business without a product? The second thing I mentioned of growth that people forget about is business. Crypto projects are businesses. I've alluded to that already. And they need to generate revenue. They can't just fund themselves on money that they raise forever. And point number 3, which I've already kind of alluded to, is that a project's token should be used as a growth asset and not as a monetization tool. Essentially, don't launch a token and think, I'm just trying to raise the price so I can sell the tokens and make money. That's monetization. Or let me raise millions of dollars for this token to fund the business, because again, you're monetizing that token. And in both of these circumstances, you're pushing supply out into the open market. And if you haven't built a sustainable growth system, no one's coming to buy that token unless they want to speculate on it. And if there's loads of supply coming down to the market, the token's gonna go down. And that's gonna do the opposite of acting as a growth asset. So if you use it as a growth asset, you really keep your hands and you have a real oversight of that supply. And you make sure you're bringing in more buying pressure from building a real business and real products and a real ecosystem. Point number 4, perfect one to come on from the last point, is tokenomics is not just about supply, it's about buying. Okay, so you're launching 1 million tokens, 10% is going to go over here, 10% over here, 10%. Who's going to buy the token? Where's the buying pressure coming from? That's what I want to know. Oh, we have this utility, we have this. Okay, do you have any proof? Have you built the product for that utility yet? Can you show me that people actually need to use this token in your product? Oh, we're going to do buybacks. Okay, are you generating any revenue yet? Can you show me a plan to generating revenue so I can see the effect that it's going to have on the token? You need buying pressure. You need the other side of the market. Point number 5 is that in crypto, we just assume that crypto projects aren't businesses. Shock, they are businesses. I spoke in Singapore at Token 2049 a few weeks ago, and one of the pieces of research that I presented was that 77% of projects in crypto never make more than $1,000 a month in revenue. How is the business funding itself? How is the project funding itself? Off of the token, monetization asset, and off of any money that they've raised. It's ridiculous. So there's the key points, and you might be wondering, okay, it's good. You can tell us what the problems are. Where's the solution? I'm going to tell you that right now. And I'm also going to tell you why there is a huge opportunity. I don't get a lot of views on my videos, and if you're one person that's watching this and you've watched it to the end, you're gonna have an opportunity that most people don't know about. Okay, so as I said, when I come into crypto 4 years ago, started to spot all of these problems and there needed to be a solution. So 2 years ago, I invented the magnet method, crypto growth framework based on all types of growth, put together to build a real sustainable growth system that defeats every single one of these points. So that is a solution. It is the magnet method, and it's designing growth systems based on the magnet method that are sustainable. That's what we do at Magnet. And if you want to learn more about the magnet method, I'll leave a link in the description of this video, and I have a book. I'll leave a free link. You can get the book for free and you can learn about it. Or if you want to get our opinions, I'll also leave a link in this video where you can book a free strategy session call, and we'll identify for your project the areas and types of growth that you're lacking, and we'll put them into your project. That is the opportunity that's facing you right now. You have more growth weapons in your armory. Use them, avoid the mistakes and this traditional crap crypto growth playbook. As you can tell, these are very bad taste in my mouth. There's the opportunity. Embrace it. Like I said, description of this video, learn about the magnet method for free. Have a free call with our team if you want to get some insights on your project. I'll put them there to help you if you want them. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you got value. I've been Jake on Block. You've been you. I'll see you in the next one.